Yo, what is going on, everyone? I'm Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. Hashtag, Team No Sleeves. Hashtag We Are Legion. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to another Sunday morning Hangout unboxing live stream. This is the second one I've done in a couple weeks. I got a Whatnot unboxing to do. I got some books to bag and board. But before we do that, though, let's hit that intro. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. Alrighty, if you want to jump in, the link is right there. I pinned it at the top. I think it's pinned. Yeah, it's pinned. Okay. So like I said, if you want to jump in, it's right there. Nicholas, hello. How's it going? Sindane, TSP, what is up? This is kind of an impromptu live stream. I decided to just go ahead and just do it. So like I said, I got a Whatnot unboxing, and we're going to start opening that up. It's my very first Whatnot unboxing. I bought something from my friend Sean, Yahweh 2045. He's a Burke fan member. Good dude. Met him through Two Brothers Comics. He knows Dustin. I think they live in the same town. Like 90% sure they live in the same town. But he's been doing some, some Whatnot live streams where he's selling stuff, and I decided to go ahead and buy something. So, like I said, my very first Whatnot unboxing, and then I'll just be bagging and boarding, hanging out, answering questions, whatever. Okay, alrighty. I'll be honest, when I went to the post office, not the post office, my mailbox to get this, I kind of forgot I ordered it. I'll be completely honest, I forgot I ordered it. I really did. I really did forget. I'm getting motivated to record a CGC unboxing video. Pump it up. Hashtag Team No Sleeves. Yes, sir. There you go. Do it, man. Do it. I need to send in a CGC pre-screen this week. I have 25 books plus an express order that I would like to do. And I need to send it to my presser first and get him to press it real quick and then send it to CGC because I have a book I have a book I really want to get graded, and then I have a whole bunch of other books that I would like to get pre-screened. When they come back, I would like to do a mystery box with some of those. So, okay, let's see here. Trying to get this all unboxed here. I know people are probably getting ready to eat lunch. They're probably out shopping. Maybe they're getting ready to watch football. I don't know. But I appreciate anyone who stops in and watches today's live stream. Okay, got one side done. Okay, let's see here. Let's get that going in the Burke fam chats. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. Almost got the last piece of tape off. Isaiah, the Lost Comic Kid, what is up, man? How are you? Here we go. All right, I got 3 books here. Okay, so I'll save that one for last. Okay, first book up is Hamilton Comics, Saban's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, number 4. Okay. Next up, this is Hamilton Comics, Saban's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, number 3. This next one is not what you think it is. This is Hamilton Comics, Saban's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, number 1. So I guess I'm going to give me a number 2. I already had a copy of number 1, but this is a little bit higher grade. It's still like fine, the VF, it's fine. So there we go. There we go. Nicholas Goltra. Hell yeah. Dude, yeah. It's Morphin time. If you didn't see my video from yesterday, I think you did. I think you watched it. I unboxed some books from Walmart's, but I also got this really cool Ninjor. So and then I think you gotta take that off. It doesn't do the flip head thingy. You actually have to do it yourself. But now he's battle ready. Now he's battle ready. So that came in. Okay. Yo, what is going on, Robert? What is up, man? I've had I've had the number one since I was a kid. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. I did try to read it because I'm pretty sure Robert AOK'd me a copy. Pretty sure it was him. It's been a while since I've had it, but I'm pretty sure it was from Robert. Let me know if it was from you, Robert. I'm pretty sure it was. You sent me one of these, and I read it, and I was like, man, this book is like, it's like for little kids. It reminds me of TMNT Adventures #1, where like it's just like basically the TV show, just in comic form, is what it felt like. But now I have 2 copies. It was, the price was too good. I got all 3 of these. Number 4, number 3, and number 1 for like $21 shipped on the Whatnot app from Sean Yahweh 2045. It wasn't you. Okay. Now I need to go back and figure out who it was. You know, I said it at the beginning. If you rewind it, I said hashtag Team No Sleeves, hashtag We Are Legion, and I did this. Which tomorrow, actually, Mark, him and I, along with a couple of others, will be interviewing the current DC Comics Flash writer, Jeremy Adams. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm really excited about it. I knew he was open to interviews after talking to Chris from Lost in Comics, because I know they interviewed him. And so I asked him, and he said yes. And I've been looking at his Instagram and Twitter, and he just seems like a really cool dude. So I'm excited to talk to him. I'm excited to hang out and all of that stuff. And LCS in my area has a stack of those books still in polybags. That is crazy. That is crazy. Great price. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. For get all 3 of those books for $21 shipped. I think it was $15. And then it was plus shipping. And I didn't even know what the shipping was. I didn't click on it. I just clicked bid, and I was the only one who bid, and I got it again for a good price. What's up, Tabia? How's it going, man? Everyone's saying hi. Like I said, if anyone wants to jump in here, the link is right there. Probably hang out for 30 minutes to an hour. We'll see. I know people are watching football. Chiefs tonight play against the Buffalo Bills. Bills Mafia is going down tonight against the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. It's going to be a good time. It is going to be a good time. All right, I'm going to start bagging and boarding some books because I need to, because I just got all of those Walmart pack comics, and I have not bagged them up yet. If you guys got questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, and I can answer them. Dude, I'll take whatever you give me. Someone's at the. My thumbs are too big. Someone's at the gas station getting snacks, and he asked if I wanted something. So, everyone's saying, "Hey, what's up?" All right, grab my bags and boards here. Start bagging them up. Now I finally have enough Geminis to send out my AOKs to Ryan and Dan. I've been slowly making my way around, sending out some AOKs to some people in this community that I think are absolutely amazing people. And so hopefully they like what I send them. So, okay, time to bag and board. Like I said, if you guys have questions, put them in the chat. Chilling, hope all is well. Yeah, same here, man. Just got done watching some Sunday morning football. It was Atlanta versus New York Jets, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows who probably won that game. How hard is it to find bags and boards in your area, Burke? Actually, so what's really funny is I don't ever buy bags and boards unless, like, I have back stock of books that I need to bag and board, or my shop runs out. And then when they finally get some more in stock, and then obviously if they get more in stock, that means they're going to sell some as well. So I need to buy some. And so I usually wait until my shop gets them. But it's actually not been bad. I was able to buy bags and boards and Mylars as well pretty recently at cover price. So it hasn't been bad here. It has not been bad here. I know for a while he was out, and so I didn't buy any and all that, obviously, when he didn't have any books or anything. Oh, my goodness. Dan, stop it. You're too nice, man. You're too nice. Super chat away. Thank you so much, Dan. You are way too nice, man. I'm going to send out those Power Ranger books to you this week. Thank you so much, Dan. Everyone, make sure you go follow Blue Hellion Comics here on YouTube and Instagram. Dan is a great, great, great guy. Okay. First book up on Bag and Boarding was from the video, Future Foundation number 3. Like I said, if anyone wants to join, the link is below or at the top, actually. It's pinned up there. I honestly, so my friend Andrew Flash Ray Videos, he posted today on Instagram that he was at a flea market selling stuff. And I was like, man, I really need to start selling some of my books that I just accumulated. Isaiah,
hello.
What's up, dude?
Good.
So here's what I'm going to tell you, bud.
What?
I appreciate you jumping in, but because you are under 18, I unfortunately can't have you on.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate
Bye.
you stopping in, bud.
You're welcome.
We'll see you later, man.
Goodbye.
I don't want anyone's parents to be upset with me. I know, who was it? It was Big Baby Collectibles. He won one of my giveaways, and I had actually asked him to make sure he sent me a video of his dad saying it was okay that I sent him the giveaway. And so ever since then, I think I've made all the giveaways only available to 18 and older, which it sucks. It really does suck, but that's the only way that everyone is protected and all of that stuff. So thank you, Isaiah, for jumping in here, though. Appreciate that. If anyone else wants to jump in, like I said, the link is at the top. Next book up, Bagging and Boarding, Black Widow, Widow's Sting, number 1. These are from that 7 for $10 Walmart comic pack. Oh, and it shows off the second book. Whoops. Fantastic Four, Negative Zone, number 1. So I'm thinking I need to start getting together a whole bunch of books that I think are just worth like $1, and then just get them in a short box, and then get all my 50-cent comics in another short box, and then maybe get some of my $5 and $10 books in another box, and then take them to try to sell them. I don't know. I know a place I can. My parents own an Ace Hardware in town, so I could just go, honestly, just sit up front, sell them for a couple hours on a Saturday or something. Excalibur number 3, second printing. This is, again, in that 7 for $10 pack from Walmart. Like I said, if you guys have questions, go ahead and put them in chat. For anyone who wants to jump in here, you can certainly do so. Hope everyone is doing well on this beautiful Sunday. It rained here. It's been raining here, which is great because I'm trying to grow some grass. Every year, it's so hard to keep grass going in my area. Unless you have sod and underground sprinklers, which I don't have either. It's really hard to keep grass going. So every year, it looks great at the end of the year and the beginning of the year, and then over the summer when all the weeds come in, it's hard. It really is. Like I said, because I don't have underground sprinklers too, which we might be trying to do next year. We'll see. I know it'll add value to the house, but it's so expensive. It's just so expensive. Inhumans versus X-Men number 1. Maybe I'll do a sketch on that for my buddy Jade Kiddos. Okay, like I said, if you guys have questions, put them in chat. I'll try to answer them. What is everyone hunting for right now? I'm going to make a video on this because there are about 3 to 5 books that I am going to be hunting for pretty soon. I'm not actively okay, I need to get this book right now because I just got that Flash 110 and then I got that Detective Comics 359. So I'm not actively I need to get this book right now, you know. But there are 3 to 5 books that if I find at the right price, then I would definitely buy. House of X number 6 of 6, second printing. The next book I bagged and boarded. What is everyone looking for right now? What is everyone hunting for? Let me know. I'm going to make a video on that. I think I'm going to try to put it out on Tuesday or something. What is up, Paul Rogers? How is it going, man? As usual, watching and getting very little work done. Robert, what is up, man? Okay, I got you. What's up, man? How are you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Robert? Maybe not. Maybe you can't hear me. I don't know. But like I said, I'm going to make a video on that. Next book up that I bagged and boarded is Scream, King in Black, and Hook Lee. Just use some fake grass, Steve. No, that's not what we do in Kansas. In Kansas, where it rains and we do real grass here. I will say where I live, it's like all like sandy. Hey, Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics.
How's it going?
It's going well, man.
You know what? That's why.
What's up, Robert?
Yeah, I didn't know I could wear no sleeves. I got a sweatshirt on. I feel overpressed.
Can you hear me now, Robert?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
What about you, Robert? Can you hear me?
Oh, other Robert.
What?
What's going on? Rob, what are you hunting for right now, bud?
Oh, I've been typically looking for my sub 100 ASM run that I'm working on.
Okay.
My 200s on my Batman run. And I'm always looking at Silver Age and Golden Age sci-fi.
I like it.
Although I did pick up, I stepped out of my normal room and this morning pulled the trigger on a second appearance of the Justice League.
What book is that?
Brave and the Bold 40, I think it was.
Oh, okay, 40. All right. Venom vs. Carnage #1 is next book. I'm back and boarded. I will be a little spoilery. One of the books I am hunting for that I'm going to try to get will be a Brave and the Bold 28. Very low grade, obviously. That is a book that I would really like to get.
Yeah, it's a nice book.
It is a nice book. That's a good way to put it. I would really like to get a first appearance of the Justice League, for sure.
Yeah, there's yeah, oh my god, yeah, the place I was looking at, they had one, but it's $1,900 and it's at low grade.
What grade?
It's not graded, it's raw. It's raw book and they have it as good condition.
So that means what, like a 2L?
It has one detached staple. It has Browning paper and with minor tears. There's some slight roll to it. Some minor tears or creases. It's not reflective cover and it's a dirty cover, according to their condition description.
I feel like that's pretty high for that raw grade.
Well, they're poor, fair, good. So you're talking like a 3.
Even with the detached staple, though, can you get a 3?
Yeah, you could get up to like a 3.5.
Okay. What is up, dude? How's it going, my fellow Kansan circumstances? What is going on? Saturday Morning Comics. Hello, how are you doing? Carlito, what is up, dude? How's it going? Good morning, afternoon, Rob. Thanks for putting up with me last night.
Oh, the one I got was Brave and Bold 29 was what it was. I picked up was the.
I thought it was Brave and Bold 29.
Yeah, second appearance. So they had it in a fair. They actually have another copy that's in a fair condition. Fair plus. They have it listed for only $230 for that one. The one I got was like a fine.
Okay.
And then so it was like they were asking like 4 or something, and then I had a 30% off coupon.
Yeah, what's up, Robert?
What's going on?
We can actually hear you now.
Yeah.
How's
it going, Rob?
How's it going?
Nice to meet you. Haven't met you yet.
Well, it's just getting around on Burke stuff here. I don't know why I've been lagging.
Pocan Joe, what is up? Austin LeMay, hello, how's it going? Rock City Comics, what is up? Appreciate everyone for stopping in here on this Sunday morning. Appreciate that. I know we got football people can be watching and whatever else, but I appreciate anyone who stops in and takes a look at my videos. Appreciate you guys. Seriously.
I was sitting around. I was actually just going through DC Connect, updating my preview orders for my LCS for the next couple months, and
Oh, nice.
saw your thing pop up.
Nice.
So what the hell? I can be here and update my preview orders.
Yeah, I mean that's why like I said, I was like, I'm gonna bag and board of being here anyway. See my front shirt. Oh my god. I'm gonna
Did you cut me
I
off?
did cut you
Gosh
off.
dang it, man.
All right,
So, Rob, you're you from the Bay Area, Rob?
I am.
Yeah, I'm over in Stockton, over here in Northern. Yeah.
As long as you're not a dirty Southern Californian.
No.
My brother-in-law thinks it's so funny to like come in here when I'm doing a live stream. He came in here with no pants on, thinking he was gonna make fun of me in front of everyone. And
Well.
I just turned the camera off and microphone off, obviously.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that.
Did he throw you off your game a little?
I knew he was going to try something like that because he always does. He always does. But, no, that's fine. That's fine. What are you hunting for right now, Robert? Man, I'll tell you what, you got a sick collection. I didn't even realize you had some of the books you did. Like, I knew you had some nice books, obviously, but I didn't realize you had some of the books you did until you started doing those collection, like, update videos, or sorry, the organization videos. And then all the
Yeah.
ones you've been posting for Turtle-tober.
Right now, just kind of just hunting. I've been, like I said, the last time, a lot of the, trying to fill a lot of the Mirage run to starters, and then, if anything, probably my big book to hunt right now is probably a Flash 106.
Okay.
So, first Gorilla Grodd, first Pied Piper.
Do you have a 105?
I don't. My earliest one is 109. Yeah, that's my earliest one.
Yeah, I'm going to be hunting for some more Flash here coming up pretty soon, too. Definitely. But I honestly think about upgrading my 139. My first reverse Flash, because it's in a 2.0.
Yeah.
I would like it to be like 4.
I get ice. She was stuck.
Oh, for a second, I got all excited there for a second, Burke.
No, it's the lenticular America number 8.
What a letdown.
So, I know.
So I mean, I have a copy of the original, but my copy's only like a 2.5.
So, Rob.
Yep.
You're a big Spider-Man guy, then.
That's the one that I always connected with. You know, as a nerdy kid, who doesn't associate with Peter Parker? You know.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Miles Morales?
I've never really connected him. I mean, by the time they went to the whole idea was to bring in some youth and different cultures and everything else, but I don't relate to the background. And by the time they introduced him, I'm still Peter Parker's age, or whatever, or close. You know, even though he had aged up and was married, I was married and everything else, so I still related to Peter. So Miles, I don't begrudge him. Every once in a while I pick up a random book of his, but it just never connects. So I'm pretty much a Peter Parker / Miguel O'Hara guy, because the 2099 universe is my jam, even though half the books are atrocious, but there's a couple gems in there.
Do you still have one copy of Ultimate Fallout 4, Robert?
I have 2. So I have the first and the second print.
You guys both named Robert. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's right. That's right. So Rob,
I'm sorry. I get
all four you have, and then Robert, how many copies do you have?
I have 2 first prints. One still in the poly bag, one out of the poly bag.
yeah. So I have a first print that's signed by Clayton Crane and was off getting signed by Bagley. So it's at CGC right now. It was a 9.6 when I sent it in, so we'll see when it comes back. And then I have a second print that's off at CBCS right now.
Nice. Nice.
And I guess I have a facsimile somewhere in my pile of facsimiles, but
Oh, yeah, I got a Clayton Crane facsimile. Clayton Crane exclusive. So, I remember when that book was like $400 for a 9.8, $450 for a 9.8, and I remember I bought a copy at Vintage Stock, which is like a Hastings, you know. I bought a copy for $25.
nice.
And it was, I mean, it had a couple spine ticks here and there, and it was still in its poly bag. And I remember I was like, this isn't going to hit a high enough grade for me. And so I sold it for like $50. And I used that money and I bought like a $70 copy, which was still probably only like a 9.0 to 9.2. And then I sold that and I bought a 9.4 CGC. But when I remember looking at the book and I was like, dang, I think this can hit higher than a 9.4. And so I was like, I think you can get a 9.8. And so after about 6 to 8 months, I sent it to my presser, comic_book_pressing, and he cracked it, pressed it, sent it into CGC for me, and it came back in 9.6. And it's right on a 9.6. It's got a little color rub on the back and one very, very, very small spine tick. So.
Yeah, I remember I did not have a copy till recently. I was like, again, not a big Miles guy.
Right.
And finally it got to the point where I was just like, well, I guess the reality is this character is going to catch on. He's not going away.
Oh, no.
And I should, it's going to be a key. It's going to blow up in value. I should get one before it's just out of reach. And I had a place that I was doing some business with that had a 9.6 that was signed by Clayton Crane already, and they were asking $350 for it. So this was 9 months ago. So I pulled the trigger, and of course, then at the beginning of January, all of a sudden that book went ballistic.
Nuclear.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, my $350 book's now an $1,100 book.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I'm glad I pulled the trigger when I did.
So I did a video like the weekend that it started going up, right? Like I said, it used to be $450 for like a year, like years at a 9.8. And it started going up, and I did a video on like a Saturday. It started going up on like Thursday or Friday. I don't even know why. I'm not sure anyone knows why.
It was the video game.
That's right, the Sony video game.
Yep. All of a sudden, it was like, oh, he's legit.
Yeah, and so I did a video, and I was like, everyone needs to invest in this book, and it was like $700 for a 9.8 at that time, and someone's like, I think someone even commented it. I can't remember because it was a live stream for like 7 to 10 minutes, and I just talked real quick about it, and I think someone either commented in the live stream or after the video was posted that basically I was wrong for saying that because you don't ever invest in a book when it's already going up, and which is funny because now $700 for a 9.8. That's a great price.
If you don't ever buy it when it's going up, you're never going to get it because on certain books, right? And so there's certain books that you go, okay, when like for example, the first appearance of Carnage, when it was approaching $1,400 for a 90s book, that that was all going off of a movie hype, and the
Right.
movie was about to release. Yes, that's the wrong time to buy it.
It
But
is the wrong time to buy
early on in the incline, you're not too late necessarily. I mean, I did a video. God, now this was so back in April. I did a video where on Sidekicks Talk Comics where we were talking about certain books, and I grabbed there were like 15 books that I highlighted that were books that I had picked up personally, within the last year at that point in time, and what I paid for them, and versus what they were now, and
Right.
to kind of show where the market had gone in from April 2000 to April 2021. And at
Right.
that time, you were looking at books like, Amazing Spider-Man and 298, 299 were up 360 to 400%
I
from
believe it.
within a year. Amazing Spider-Man was my Silk issue 1 had gone. I mean, it wasn't a huge dollar amount, but it had gone up 570%. Freaking Shogun Warriors #1, that book had gone up 150%. Ultimate Fallout 4 was up 130%.
Yeah.
The Edge of Spider-Verse up 80%. It's like, and of course now if I was to update these now, some of these books have cooled off, but some of these books
Right.
have just continued to go.
And I definitely agree with that. Flash, what did you get your Ultimate Fallout 4s for? Because you used to have 4 of them. What did you pay for those?
Actually, all 4 of those I got at my LCS that I used to go to. They were all cover price. I got them all for cover price.
Damn.
When I got them.
That is amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
He had all 4 of them on his back wall, and then I had asked what he was charging for them, and he said just cover price. So I was like, I picked up all 4 that he had.
How long ago was this?
This was a long time ago. This was maybe 6 years ago. I don't even remember when the book came out, but it was a long time ago.
The book came out.
I got it early in my collecting when I started collecting.
It came out in 2011.
This was before. Yeah, that was when I started collecting around that time. So
I remember when Edge of Spider-Verse #2 in a 9.8 was like $400.
yeah,
And now it's $1,000 minimum. Right? It's just crazy. It is crazy. My Wolverine #1 that I have in a 9.4, I bought raw for $24.
oh wow,
Nice. Yeah. Oh, my first Wolverine one I picked up was a newsstand 9.4 that I paid $90 for it though, but that was only, I don't know, 3 years ago. I picked that one up. That was my first slab.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a direct next to you.
Yeah, the direct is the 9.8
Nice.
that I picked up recently. I picked up issues 1, 2, 3, and 4, the whole limited series, as a lot. I bought them for $300. And that one was the 9.8. Number 4 was a 9.6, and 2 and 3 came back 9.4s. So
Nice.
I did okay because altogether you're talking about $1,300 to $1,400 in value
Right.
there now.
That's insane.
Well, but still, you're buying them $300+ raw. I was buying them on an IG claim sale, so you're trusting what they claim that they're in near mint condition to mint condition. You're going, all right, well, let's hope you're right. But those guys I've bought from, I've had other books where things didn't work out. So in the grand scheme of things, it's a wash. But I also have another one copy that I paid $5 for that I bought from a buddy of mine who lost his job, and he was selling a bunch of comics, just trying to get some stuff. And he's like, "Well, you only want $5?" He's like, "Yeah, just $5." I mean, I had sent it in, and I had missed something. It came back as 6.5, but I've since had it signed and remarked by multiple artists and whatnot. And so that's the copy that I just go get all the signatures and stuff on, because if they screw it up in their signing, what the hell matters? It's only
Right. Right.
So I guess I'll have to send it off now to the Frank Miller and get a big penis put on it, since I don't have a Frank Miller signing signature on my Wolverine book.
See, I'm thinking about sending in something for that
Hmm.
because I have a couple books I can send in. I can send in that 9-4 Wolverine. I can send in my Batman 404, or I
Yeah.
can just buy the Dark Knight Returns #1, which I've had a couple copies of,
Yeah,
but they're all gone at this point, so I need to get another one.
yeah.
Small.
I gave away my New York Comic Con foil Dark Knight #1 in a mystery box, but that was already signed by Frank Miller.
Oh,
I
wow.
have. Pardon?
I said, "Oh wow, nice."
Yeah, that was in the last round of mystery boxes. That was in the grand prize box. Had that along with that. There was a Venom remarked book by Tyler Kirkham. But I have a second print of Dark Knight. It's probably like only an 8.5. It's got some issues with it.
And that's how you don't
But
become.
yeah, if I was to send something in, I'd probably just send that Wolverine in. Otherwise, maybe like you said, that year one, but that 404, maybe, but I got a couple copies of it.
I don't really want to crack my 9.8. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
I have a hard time cracking 9.8s.
it is something I do it, and so far, I haven't had a 9.8 come back less.
That's good.
I have had a 9.6 come back less, and then I've also had a 9.6 come back a 9.8. So, but I always when I send it in for the signing, I always have it pressed again by them, because I'm not gonna risk. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that chance. What are you gonna do when it does come back down and you took that gamble of cracking that and going?
I mean, might as well spend an extra $20 since you're already spending a bunch.
Yeah, because the worst that happens is you still hold that 9.8. And granted, when you start getting books that have multi-sigs, it probably doesn't, 9.8 to a 9.6 doesn't matter as much in the grand scheme of things, but it's still in your head and in somebody's head, right?
Yeah. Flash, when are you going to do a CBCS or CGC order? I know you've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, I've been talking about it for a while. I want to, hopefully sometime before, I want to say hopefully this month sometime, if not next month, because I want to do it before the holidays if I decide to do it, because at least get some, not spend that money before the holidays.
Right.
Yeah, so hopefully.
If you sent it in right now, you wouldn't spend the money before then. CGC ain't going to open it till after Christmas.
True.
It's 8 to 10 weeks to open up a box. So,
and once I do receive it, I mean, I have some books that were signed by Clayton Crane during his road tour, which were dropped off in person, and they've been sitting and received since July 9th, and they have not moved.
Yeah.
So 3 months.
I've done videos with some of my stuff where they were sent in for grade only, and they were there for over 200 days. Right now, we did the math the other day. Unless the books you have are already pressed, if you're going to send them in to be pressed, if you follow their lead times and count the 8 weeks to receive it, a modern book you're not getting back till mid to late January 2023. A post 1975 book you're not getting back until around Valentine's Day 2023. That's assuming you don't pay for any expediting whatsoever. That's what their lead times are right now.
Which is insane.
CBCS, you're talking about July of next year.
That's crazy. That's just crazy to think about. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, that's so basically what you do, and if one of your content thing, this is why when people hear me say that I have 200 books out right now at CGC, CBCS, or at signing event stuff, and they go, "Holy shit, that's a lot of freaking books." And I go, "Well, first of all, I do have a lot of slabs. I'm a slab guy, but if I am as a content guy, if I want to have a constant stream of these things coming in to be able to play, I have to have a constant stream that goes out about once a month. I have to be sending
Yeah.
books out, just so that
Yeah.
way, eventually, I'm priming that pump, and eventually, it starts coming back to me.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Because I
Because
started
if
doing
I-
heavy shipments back in January, and I'm just now seeing
Mm.
those things starting coming in.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for CGC, I mostly want to do a lot of my Silver Age stuff, like Flash 123, my Flash 110, a lot of my key books that I have. I want to get I'm not gonna get rid of,
Mm-hmm.
but that's gonna stay in my PC for a while. So I just want to get some big books like that taken care of.
Big books like that, I mean, to be honest, I mean, it's your choice. Whether you have a preference to CGC or CBCS or not. If you don't want to have to wait forever for them, the best, the best way is actually CBCS is going to be if you're willing to pay for the next step up, depending upon what the value of those books is anyways. Once you're over the $400 tier in value, you end up going to there anyways. You get I think their turnaround time then at that point is something like 3 months or 2 months or something like that.
Oh, okay.
On the stuff. So I mean, it's a much faster, unless of course you're having it pressed by them, because the in-house pressing from those guys are just awful. They're just super long.
Yeah, probably if I do it, it'd be pre-pressed by a presser.
Yeah. Then I mean, that's the CBCS is going to has a much being able to send a big book in and get it back faster, and for less money, significantly less money, especially when you start talking about big books.
Right. I'm just not a CBCS guy. Like, I get it. Like, you can save time and all that stuff and money and whatnot. I just like all my stuff to look the same. You know what I mean? And I think the labels look better. The cases.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. There's definitely people have that opinion, and I'm not a slave to that. So for me, it doesn't matter. CBCS has been my go-to lately, especially once CGC raised their rates back in the spring. That was really kind of shifted me away from them.
Right.
Because I'm, as a member at CBCS, I'm paying, for a modern book, I sent in at $16 versus $22. I mean, that's
when you're sending in 200 books.
well,
I mean,
yeah.
There's that, but I mean, I'm talking about I mean, yes, you sit there and go, well, $6 isn't that much, but $6 is a big percentage difference, right? And then you start talking about, you start multiplying that, you start factoring in, your turnaround time, start factoring in, hey, can I pre-screen this? Right. So with CBCS, I can send in books and I can pre-screen individual books at individual grades. Whereas CBCS, I have to send in 15 books?
CGC, you gotta do 25.
25 books, and they all have to be at the same grade. So I have to send them all and say, whatever, 9.8 or 9.6. Whereas with CBCS, I can go this one for a 9.4, this one for a 9.8, this one for this, and send them in that way. I also don't have to pay multiple submission forms, or submission form fees, right? That's the biggest joke from CGC, in my opinion, is that as a member, you still have to pay to submit an electronic form to them.
Yeah,
Really?
they still charge a fee.
$5, right? But then what happens when you send it in to some books? Your shipment has a mixed. You're sending in some 1972 and some 1977 books. Now that's two different tiers. So that's two different submission forms that CGC gets you on. That's another $5, right? CBCS, it doesn't matter. They don't charge you for those things. And you can have a mixed tier. It's just all going to resort to the lowest lead time. So these are things that just add up, that when you get into it, it's just a nickel and diming with CGC. But CGC is the only place I can get a magazine book done, right? So some of my Australian import Golden Age books, I have no choice. I have to go to CGC because they're magazine size. There are certain sci-fi books that right now, as much as I have railed against this idiocy of CGC's custom labels, that it's a 25% surcharge basically on the label, or less, 20 to 25%. And for the most part, I don't think that they're all that great. I will admit, I am a super fan of their sci-fi custom label, their generic science fiction custom label on a book. I just think it looks amazing.
What's up, boys?
What's going on, Kevin?
I mean,
Hey, how you doing?
when you put that label, it just looks sick as all hell.
I want some DC labels, man. I
Well,
want
that's
I want a
that's
Batman
why where I'm at the advantage,
label.
because I collect stuff like Mystery in Space,
Oh,
DC.
nice.
I can put that generic one on there, and that's just. Now, normally I'm not a big, like I said, I'm not a fan of these labels normally, but this one I'm a sucker for. They got me, and I will
That's sick.
continue to send my Mystery in Space and Strange Adventures and stuff, Flash Gordon books into them, so that I can get that label.
So I was outside, right? I told you, I couldn't join on. I'm cutting my grass. I was cutting my grass, and I was continuing to listen to you guys, but then it started raining. I'm like, screw this. I'm going inside. I'm going on Burke's show.
I love it, dude. I love it. Kevin, what are you hunting for right now? Are you sending anything to CDC anytime soon?
I'm not hunting anything in particular right now. I'm actually trying to
If you're upgrading.
calm down. I'm trying to upgrade stuff.
Right.
So I have like a Spawn 1 signed by Todd for sale that I'm trying to upgrade. Like CGC stuff, like I want to send in my Daredevil #1 to get reholdered because it's got the old case and old label.
Right.
And I do want to send this guy in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I think I for years I was like, no, I like my books raw. I think books, I love being able to hold and touch my books, and I think I'm ready to send this one off to CGC though.
What grade do you think is going to get?
I don't know, man. It's tough to tell. So Eric, your presser pressed and cleaned this book. There used to be a mass amounts of pencil on the back cover of it, and he took care of it. Got it all off, most of it off, like a good 95% of it. Carlito, what's up, dude? And I don't know, man. I want to say maybe anywhere like a 7.
Really? That is high grade, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have a couple of spine ticks here, but they're not completely major.
No.
Spine
1, 2,
slide.
3, 4. There's at least 4 that I can see.
Did you buy that before the book went crazy?
This was the one that my friend gave me.
He just gave it to you?
Yeah, you never heard this story
I
before?
forgot that story, man. It's been a long time since I've seen that book.
Yeah, no, this was gifted from me from somebody. To anybody who doesn't know, I work at a TV studio, which is where I record my show. So somebody who used to do a show at the studio was a huge comic book collector, and this guy's collection was insane, man. If he sold his collection today, it would be worth probably triple for what he got for it back then. But this guy had Daredevil #1s. He pretty much had the first volume of Daredevil. Key Spideys. He had 2 Amazing Fantasy 15s.
Oh.
So he was in a bit of a financial situation, and he wanted to downsize. He wanted to move. He was an older gentleman. So he decided to sell his whole entire comic book collection for $7,500. That was the shop was willing to give to him. And so he came in one day and he's like, Kevin, I did it. I sold my comic book collection. I said, man, you did? Like, I can't believe it. And so he was like, well, I know you're a huge comic collector. You love Spider-Man. So here's something. I left something for you. And I was like blown away, dude.
How long ago was this?
This was like when I really got back into collecting again. So I want to say 5-6 years ago.
Oh wow, yeah, that collection's got to be worth like 25 to 30,000.
Well, there's that 2 AF-15s.
That's right. Just
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Even if they're 1.0s, it's 50 grand.
Yeah, he had 2 AF-15s. I mean, he had Daredevil #1s. He had so many Daredevil books. But yeah, dude, I was like, what, for 70? He was like, yeah, I got robbed, but I really needed the money. I was like, dude, that's nuts, man. If only like I don't have the heart to tell him like, dude, do you have any idea? Like even then when he gave it to me, he's like, are you sure you want to give this to me? Like this book is worth money. He's like, I don't want to know, just take it, enjoy it. And it's like
my gosh,
when I
dude,
get this
that's
thing, when I get this thing slabbed, man, I won't have the heart to tell him like, dude, like this book's money still, like it's worth even more than like. But no, he's a cool guy. I still see him once in a while. We still talk comic books once in a while and stuff. I'm trying to get him to read Swamp Thing, like Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, and he's actually loving it. But no, it's cool to talk to the old timers, you know, to see where comic books was for them back then and what it meant to them and some of the stories.
He probably still made a bunch of money off of the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like even at $7,500, I'm like, if he's been collecting for a long time, I bet he still made some money. What's up, Ghost John?
Yeah.
All sorts of Burke fan members in here. I appreciate you guys all for being members and coming on and watching. I appreciate you guys. Just a 5.0 ASM 50. Are you ready for this? How much it recently sold for? What is today?
Oh, what grade?
A 5.0.
5.0.
5.0 sold yesterday on eBay.
Yeah.
$1,500.
I'm way off. I'm half off.
Yeah, no, it's one of those books that I've been keeping an eye on because I need to get one for my collection still. But
Yeah, I wanted to get one for a while, and then it just got so crazy. It's just
To be honest, like, you know, I've always loved that cover. Like, it's one of my favorite Spidey, like, silver. Whoa, Panda, what's up, dude?
What's going on, guys?
No, no.
Zach Panda.
Hey, I just wanted to hop on. I'm out still doing all my stuff. I'm doing grocery shopping, and today's just a GSD, so I'm trying to get everything done. But I just wanted to pop in, say what's up. Dude, love you guys, man. Just everybody on this panel is just amazing people. Just love it. So I just wanted to come on and say what's up.
we love you too, Panda. We really, really do. I'm
yeah,
excited to hang out with you in 2 weeks.
Yes,
2 weeks, man.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Hey, and Becker's gonna be there, and it's gonna be amazing.
It is going to be amazing. It's going to be fun, dude. It's going to be fun.
All right, guys. I'll see you later. Just wanted to say what's up. So
Peace,
take it
Panda.
easy, guys. Hope everybody has a good Sunday.
Take it easy, Panda.
And at 5:30 Central Standard Time, I'm going to be doing my mail call and hangout with no mail because I haven't gotten shit. So,
Wow, he's on here for 2 minutes in the first
So-
one.
dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so
fine.
sorry. But
You see this?
oh, what?
Got it from Sean. Yahweh 2045.
Did he give it to you as a
I
bundle?
already had one of these, but
Yeah, I was about to say.
I bought 1, 3, and 4 for $21 shipped.
Dude, that's amazing.
Number
Dude,
one.
Yahweh's that dude, man. He's awesome. So
He's
if you
been-
guys ever get a chance to catch Yahweh on anything, he's usually doing a whole bunch of auctions and stuff like that. But Sean is a great dude. Just even if you don't buy anything from him, just talking to him, like your day just gets so much better just because he's such an awesome dude. So, but yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys later.
Later, dude. Take care, man.
All right,
Have a good
later,
one.
guys.
Love you too, bro.
Oh shoot. He's going to go live at 5:30. Central.
Too much.
What's up, Aggressive Relaxing? How is it going? Everyone say that. You said so. Are you not sending in anything to CDC then, Kevin?
I think that's like the only thing. Like I have a Godzilla #1 signed by Herb that I want to get pressed and cleaned. That's about it. Nothing too crazy, actually. I'm kind of bummed because CGC hasn't been doing any shows. So I was kind of hoping that if they were going to go to Rhode Island Comic Con, which is in the next few weeks, that I could just drop shit off. But not looking like it.
They need all hands on deck to open packages still.
Your boy, Dave, coming out to the Midwest. Did you hear about that?
No, I haven't. Where is Dave? I got an A-OK for Dave, and he was supposed to come pick it up.
You better make sure he gets it. He's leaving tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I do know about that. For something for school, right?
I don't know. School. I didn't think it was school. I just thought it was just like a.
Or maybe it's work related. I don't know.
It's work related for a couple months.
Yeah.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
I got him this really cool Moon Knight beer drinking glass.
Nice.
Like, come on, man.
He does love himself some Moon Knight and some beer.
Yes,
That
he
is-
does. It's the perfect combination. I told him, I was like, dude, after you have this cup, I never want to see you drinking out of a can or a bottle again.
Right? Right? He's going to Colorado. He's leaving tomorrow.
Yeah,
He's going
yeah.
to Colorado on like Wednesday or Thursday. So,
Right.
I think he's going to go through Iowa. I don't know. But I don't think he's stopping anywhere because he's got a child and whatnot. So
Sweet.
sweet. Well, Robert, did you say what? Robert Flash 6792. Did you say what books you were going to send to CBCS or CGC? What books you were thinking about?
CBCS, I was just thinking about sending off some verification signatures that I have on some books. Like, I know I have a Marv Wolfman, New Teen Titans number 44. And then I have some Ranger books. You know, the Ranger books I have signed, so I want to send some of those in. So, most of the CBCS ones I want to send right now are mostly signature books.
But nothing but CGC then?
Right now, I like I said, if I end up doing CGC, if anything, I might do CBCS first.
Right.
CGC will be some of the higher end Silver Age that I have keys, but well, I could probably wait on those for a little bit longer, but we'll see how that goes.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to send in my Flash 110 CGC and express that, and then all the other books I'm going to try to pre-screen. And
Steve, you've been killing it, dude.
what do you mean?
And comic book buying, man. You've been killing it. I've been proud of you, dude. You've been opening up your wallet a little bit and buying some keys. I'm proud, dude.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got just in the last couple months, I got a Flash 110, a Batman 232, and then a Detective Comics 359.
Yeah. I'm like, look at my boy, man.
Those are decent books.
Decent books. Get out of here. Those are awesome. Those are fire right there.
I appreciate that. I really think my Flash 110 has a chance at a 4.0. We'll see. We'll see what CGC says, but I think he's got a chance at a 4.0. And at a 4.0, that book's like gone crazy high. So I got it for a great price, so I'm gonna be happy regardless. So.
I remember when we did that video together on my channel about Batman keys that we wanted.
Yes.
And two of those books, I don't remember how long ago it was, maybe 2-3 years ago, maybe 2 years.
Yeah, it was about a year and a half ago.
Really? Okay, I thought it was longer than that.
Beginning of 2020.
And so, like, we were talking about it. Those two books that are on your wall that you got this year were a part of that list.
They were part of that list. And I think you wanted a Batman 189, and you got one now, right?
Yeah, I have one. I got mine really pretty cheap. And I'm actually glad I didn't spend a whole lot of money on it because, you know, like I've said in the past, Silver Age can be kind of campy. But my spine is there's no rips or tears in it. But, I mean, for $50, whatever.
Dude, that's amazing. $50. That's a
$50.
good
Yeah.
That's how much I paid for mine.
Yeah, that's a great price.
Dude, the same dude.
What's yours, Burke? What's your grade?
Mine's a 4.0. I bought it raw for $50.
So when I went to this con at this particular time, it was what con was it? The one that is in Connecticut. Damn it, the one that Otto went to in
It's the one Barry Gary went to. Terrificon.
Terrificon. Thank you, man. Drawing a blank. So that was a few years ago, and so I got both of these guys for $120.
Nice.
Yeah, and then Neil Adams was there, so I got him to sign it.
And I still remember you doing a video, and I think it was even on that con. And you're like, Neil Adams is kind of a butt.
I think that was what I was talking about because I didn't want to swear, and because I don't know, I was trying to keep the channel clean. I didn't know what else to say, but yeah, no, Neil Adams. On that day, though, he was actually kind of cool. It was at Boston Fan Expo where he was just like super grumpy and just like charging you for everything, dude. You wanted to charge me to stare at him practically. His wife was like, "Do you know who this man is?"
That's my line. That's my line. Oh, dude.
You must pay. You must pay to see the almighty Neil Adams.
Dude, nuts. I need to get me another 251 at some point. I had a couple copies, and then I sold one, and then sent one to Carlito, and I need to buy me another one
Ooh, 251.
before the
Great.
book was. I
Oh.
think yours is like a 7.5.
Mine?
Right? Yeah.
8.5.
That's okay. I knew it was high grade. I knew it was really high grade.
That one I got lucky because I pressed and I got the grade bump.
That's what I got to open up tonight for tomorrow's video drop. There's a 251 in there, yeah.
Wow! Look at you guys! Look at you
A
guys!
second copy.
Look at you guys! Wow!
Sick.
That means I can get rid of my 4.0.
Yeah, those are pretty much the most obtainable ones right now.
Yeah, it's pretty affordable. Yeah, so a lot of them are, yeah, because I mean, well, the 251 that I have it's a 4. It's I picked that one up for like $30 at an LCS. It was raw in his bin of back issues and stuff, so it was a nice find.
I don't even know what mine would be worth now because it's got to be close to $1,000 to $1,200 now. I don't know, but when I got mine, it was $450 shipped.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's crazy.
Before the comic hype.
September 15th, a Batman 251 8.5 blue label. Now it was an old label, but still sold for $1,150.
Yeah, so I was pretty close.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
damn.
FMV's listed on it at $1,250 for an 8.5.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is yours signed?
My slabbed one, no. I do have a signed one though.
It's like this, a 251 8.5 signed by Neil Adams sold for $1,600.
We're just going into the key box today. We're just diving into the key box. That's okay. It's Sunday. I love going through my comic book boxes on Sunday.
Can I?
Yeah, there you go.
Can I buy one?
No. You know I hoard these things.
You hoard those and Secret Wars 8s and obviously Spider-Man 300.
I hoard my books. No one can touch my books.
I think the one I really want to get up, but it's just gone ridiculous that I've had to hold off on for right now is 171, because that's the last of the key rogues Silver Age appearances that I'm missing, and just that the price on that book has just gone out of hand right now over the last 6 months.
I used to have one. It was a detached cover, and it was so low grade. And
I mean, yeah, that's what you do, right? I mean, my 181 is like that. My 181 is super roached. When it comes back, it's probably going to be a 0.5. But I paid $30 for it just the other day, or a couple weeks ago, and the guy had it clearly labeled. He's all, look, the cover is completely detached. It's missing the insert. It is what it is. And I was like, oh, hey, $30, I can't leave it. Yeah, I'll take it and throw it in my collection. At least I can have one for now until I eventually get around to. I don't have as many wants, and I can focus some of my money into.
That's a book that I would really love to get to, but I wouldn't want to spend too much on it either.
Yeah, I mean, it's another one that's just gone really ridiculous as of late. So, I mean, like 6 months ago, you could get a 4 or a 5 for $500 or something, but now it's like you can't get anything for under $1,000 unless it's like a 2.0 or less.
Yep, that is true. That is true.
Adrian. Adrian, I have a book from Kevin, that X-Men 266. Take that, Burke. But that was to upgrade, Adrian. So I only sell books if I'm trying to upgrade. So
I have noticed that you sell statues and stuff when it's time to upgrade.
Yeah, so like I have a couple of statues I've been trying to sell too. And I'm surprised none of this stuff is moving, to be honest. Like the Spawn one I have is at a really good deal for $330 shipped. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like GPA is 370. So like I'm shocked. But I got a couple of stuff that I'm trying to let loose so I can use the funds to upgrade. I think I want to start shying away from books at a 9.0 and a 9.2 and upgrade those, maybe, possibly. I got my signed Batman Year Ones. I think I want to try to upgrade those and stuff. So
You want to go to blue labels and just get 9/8, or what are you thinking?
no, I'm looking to get upgrades with signatures as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to pull that out the other day, and because my 404 is obviously 9/8, but I think one or two of the other ones could be 9/8, but there's one that's like probably like a 9/4. And so
Yeah.
I'd like to slab all four of them, but I don't want one with a different grade. You know what I mean?
Right. I was also thinking about possibly selling my my Daredevil 130 too, 131.
What about your Daredevil? What about your Daredevil number 1?
No, I don't think I can upgrade that one, dude. I got lucky with that one, man. I tell you, because I bought that thing right before that book exploded. So I got mine under $1,000, and I think that book at the grade now is going for like 13, maybe even more. I don't even know.
I believe it. I believe it, man. I believe it for sure. I remember when you were getting that. I think you got it at the flea market, right?
I did, and you know what? I should have so the first time I ever met Mark Spector Comics in person, I saw it there, and it was cheaper than what I paid for. So I could have got it even cheaper beforehand, and I was like, man, like I really want to buy that book, but like I don't want to be buying this big book in front of him. Like this, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, this is how I flea market. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to like come off as like a douche or anything. You know what I mean? So I was just like, we'll see if it's still there, and I'll pick it up. I was like, a Daredevil 1, like for under $1,000, like that doesn't even seem right. But I think it was like $830 when we went there to get it, and then when I got it, it was $900.
That's an insane price for that book, dude.
Yeah.
What grade is it?
It's a 1.
Right, still.
Yeah.
You know what book I'd like to get in a 1.0? Batman 121. I would love to get that book in a 1.0.
That would be sick, yeah.
That's another book. That's another book that's gonna be in that video. I would like to try to get.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I think that's what I'm gonna try to bunker down. I mean, I still want to save too, and try to get a giant size X-Men 1 and stuff. And I think that's gonna be the grail for next year. To be honest, I'm just trying to calm down a little bit because like this year I went absolutely nuts, and I don't know if it's because more is my because of me or if it's because of the market exploding. Could be. It's actually probably both.
Yeah, I've spent more this year than I ever have on comics too, for sure.
Yeah, it seems like every year it's getting like worse and worse. It's just climbing.
Rob, you have a GSX one, don't you?
Nope, don't care. I'm not an X-Men guy, so I could give two squats.
Which is, there you go. There's me and him, or two less people you have to fight for.
98% of the X-Men books in my collection are my wife's, because she was the X-Men person. So all the Claremont stuff, all the the 80s and 90s X-Men and mutant books that I have in my collection, which is about like 3.5 long boxes, maybe 4 long boxes. It's all her stuff.
I had an opportunity to buy one last year for a really good deal before the book exploded, and I was like, nah, I'm not ready for that one yet. And then now I kick myself for it.
Lois was selling one.
If there was one that was just such a stupid deal, I'd pick it up just so I could turn around and flip it and fund something else I want, like any of the sub 10 ASMs.
Right. Robert, do you have one?
No, definitely not.
Hey, DJ Links.
We know who does now. Mr. DJ Links.
Hold on, guys. I got to mute myself for a second here.
He
All
said he did. He said he picked up a GSX one at the con this weekend.
What? Did he really?
That's what. Yeah. Aren't you in Links? You're not in Link Squad.
I
You don't
am in
read.
a link swell, but it's hard to see everything.
You don't read all the Instagram messages that are repeated across 7 different family groups.
No, I don't. I do my best to really jump in everyone that I'm in. I really do.
I just try to keep them clear.
But, like I usually just I'll see like the last like 6-8 messages usually.
Yeah. There he goes. Link says, "Yep, he picked up a GSX
Dude,
one.
Big
He pulled-
congrats to you.
He
bro.
pulled the trigger."
Big congrats to you. I knew you had a.
That's awesome, DJ.
I knew you had an ASM 300 and a Hulk 181. But that's awesome. Now you got a GSX. Now you got a GSX one.
Dude, my ASM 300 is still like one of the craziest stories. On that
Wait,
one.
we talking about ASM 300s now?
I guess so.
He returned when he heard 300.
Wait, what?
Go ahead, Rob. What's your story?
Well, so I mean, this one was one that was it was actually my it's an 8.5, but it was my my brother-in-law had it, and he passed, and we went out to his funeral, and my wife was the executor of the estate and was going through everything, and he had a bunch of garbage. I mean, he had stolen a lot of her books back in the day. He was always hard up for money, so he was like, when you go through my wife's New Mutants collection, you get 96, 97, 99, stuff like that, because he had taken those books.
Sure.
So she showed me, oh, hey, look at this. He's got an ASM 300 here he didn't sell. And I was looking, I was like, oh, wow, that's nice. And then that was like the last I saw of it. And like 5 years went by. And, this was back in Maryland. We had seen it. And then one day my wife is cleaning, the sideboard or whatever. How it is, Burke, with kids. Papers just stack up, and next thing you know, you're looking through them. This is from like 4 grades ago. What the hell? And my wife was looking for something, so she was digging through the piles, and all of a sudden she comes around the corner and "You're never gonna guess what I just found." And I said, "What?" And she frickin' pulls it out. She found the ASM 300. It was just sitting in our house for years, buried under stacks of paper that she brought back from his estate and didn't want to think about. I had no idea it was in the house this whole time. It was she just brings it out. I was like, oh my freaking God. Okay, that's going off the freaking get pressed and slabbed right away.
Right. Wow.
And so it's like, also it was the running joke. It was like, I think it was like doing a live stream or something at the time when she found it, and it was like, come here. And it was like, this whole thing of finding this thing was insane. And people will go, oh shit, I gotta go clean my house.
I told my wife I was coming in here to clean the comic room, and that hasn't happened. I did bag and board some books.
That's right. It's a process.
You guys can't see. But I have a whole bunch of stuff that I need to. Now it's all messed up, isn't it?
I need to get a new box. I'm starting to get books piled up on top of a box, and I'm like, I'm not one for clutter. I don't like clutter. It kind of drives me a little nuts. I'm like, I gotta get a box for that.
Yeah, thank you to Ruben and Panda and Mark and Robert Flash 6792 for being channel supporters for a year now and earning that red tank top. That's awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Seriously. I appreciate anyone who supports me, but for over a year, that's amazing. Thank you guys so much. For sure.
Your guys' wives into comics. Well, mine was.
No.
Not at all.
Robert Flash 92's wife is into comics, right?
Yeah, she's been getting into it a little bit more. She's been collecting a lot of the Looney Tunes and the Bugs Bunny ones, a lot of the Disney ones too as well.
Nice.
So anytime we go hunting for it, she always looks in the bins for those. Especially those ones, Tom and Jerry, Looney, any type of cartoon one she finds, that's what she grabs.
Yeah. I remember the video you guys did, and she's like, "I got a slab now."
Yeah.
Like, well, that's right.
Yeah. It's I have it up on the shelf right now.
Do they want to see it?
Sure.
They heard you. You want to grab it?
Sure.
I converted mine off of comics. She was a
Who don't wanna
she was a
see it?
Transformers and X-Men person, but now she's a gamer girl.
Nice.
Yeah. This is the one that she got at the last con that we went to. The second to last one. So
Nice.
it's the CGC old label. This was a
Yeah.
8.0. So
Wow.
What year is that?
That's vintage right there.
yeah.
Gold
I'm not
keys,
sure what year this is.
Should
Does it say on the label?
Yeah.
Should say on the label.
It
Maybe on the back side.
yeah.
The slap's cracked.
No, it doesn't say it on the label.
It's a 12-cent
It just-
comic, so it's got to be
Yeah.
probably 60.
What's the year? What is the book again?
Bugs Bunny 107.
It's probably 68 or something.
1960,
Yeah, this one doesn't say
When?
1966.
1966.
I wasn't too far off.
Awesome slide, man.
Yeah, she was happy. She got it for $20.
Whoa.
Yeah, she got it for $20. So
Oh, because he's my
Does it sit next
Yeah.
to the? Does it sit next to the slab I sent you? I feel bad.
it doesn't, because I actually have your slab that you gave me in a different spot. It's actually it's not, we don't have our slabs in the same spot, but I might have to though. It'll look good.
Nice. Well, we've been hanging out for about an hour and 17 minutes. I gotta go clean the garage
Yuck.
and fold some laundry.
Yuck.
So, I know. But I appreciate you guys for stopping in here. Everyone that was watching live stream, Rob and Robert and Kevin for jumping in here, and Panda earlier, obviously.
Thanks for having me.
Seriously, appreciate you guys
Enjoyed
for
it.
coming on. And yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Just it's always fun to just like have a no agenda thing to just hang out and talk about whatever. You know what I mean? Nothing's
sure.
forced. But I will say this: tomorrow, 8:30 on my channel, I'm interviewing current Flash writer Jeremy.
Yeah, that's sick, man. I saw that today.
And what's really cool is, for anyone that doesn't know, Wally West is the current Flash right now. Like Barry Allen is not in the Flash comics. So not only am I interviewing the current Flash writer, he's writing about my favorite Flash. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, for sure. I'm really excited about it.
He's on
That's
cloud
awesome,
nine, everybody.
I am on fire.
That's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be a good time for sure. GTL, that's right, GTL. Oh shoot! All right. Well, like I said, thank you to Rob and Robert and Kevin for jumping in here. A link to Rob and Robert's YouTube pages is in the description of all of my videos. Make sure you guys are following them and subscribe to them. Make sure you guys check out obviously Superpower Review and Karate Kevin over on Instagram and YouTube. You gotta figure out a way to make those the same name. Gotta figure out a way to make those the same name. Okay, I'm just gonna put this up here. I think people that for some reason I don't know if people like me like listening to all of them because it takes a while. But thank you to everyone in the family tier for supporting the channel so much. They're entered to win that monthly Burke box, which we're actually going to be drawing for on Thursday during the Thursday night chat. And thank you to everyone in the friends here as well. I need to change this out for the actual graphic because this is a screenshot, obviously, as you can tell. But a link to everyone in the family tier and friend tier, a link to their Instagram or YouTube pages is in the description of all my videos. Make sure you guys are following them and subscribe to them. Thank you also to the 616comics.com for sponsoring that monthly Burke box, which I just talked about. Make sure you guys check them out, the 616comics.com, for all of your exclusive variants and comic book needs. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. We had a great time. I'm Steve. That's Rob. That's Robert. That's Kevin. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga, and it's Morphin time.